Joseph Brodsky received his Nobel Prize for Literature in 1987. After that, from 1988, he spent all of his summers up to 1994, with the exception of one, in Stockholm, either in the city where he rented apartments or outside in the Stockholm archipelago. One might think that this had to do mainly with the Nobel Prize, but it didn't. It had to do with something totally different. It had to do with the fact that in Sweden he found an ecological niche, as he expressed it. He found the same nature, the same clouds, the same granite that he had grown up with in Leningrad and in the outskirts of Leningrad. So he felt at home very much here. He even said in an interview that he felt more at home here than he did in Leningrad or in New York or in England. It was just his nature, and so he came back every year and spent he spent almost a year here altogether in these years from 88 to 94, coming here every summer after a short visit to England. He always left New York when New York became too hot, because he had a heart problem and he couldn't stand New York, couldn't live in New York in the summer, so always went to Europe in June, spent a week in London, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in London, and then continued to Stockholm. A couple of times he stayed in a hotel ship anchored here in the old town called Mälardrottningen, the Queen of Mälaren, which is the name of the lake here. So he was very close to the sea. He adored the sea. He thought that the color of the sea in Sweden was the same as it was in the Baltic, where he grew up. And just across the sea here in the lake in Stockholm, you see the town hall, which is connected to Brodsky in more ways than one. First of all, this is where the banquet took place after the Nobel ceremony in the concert hall, and also here on the 1st of September 1991 he got married to his wife Maria. Tutto.